Okay, this is a wild looking map. Look at this storm in the Pacific Northwest, or rather the Gulf of Alaska. This is huge. And then we've got this hurricane here, and we've got high pressure parked here. I mean, relatively speaking. The other two are bigger than the high, but the high is going to win out. We're not going to have much influence from either, unfortunately, as this slides right on top of us, keeping the storm to the north and the storm to the south. However, that hurricane right here will add some humidity to the air, and it already did today, I think, because it is muggier than it usually is this time of year. So that's coming our way, and that storm in the Gulf of Alaska is going to go to British Columbia. So here's Tropical Storm Cosme weakening as it moves into cooler waters, but that cloud mass that we just showed you on the bigger picture is already moved up through, well, almost all of Baja California. Yesterday, the outer bands were here, and now they are here, getting closer to Tijuana. So that is a factor, and we may see some high clouds from that system in about 48 hours. Interesting weather going on out there in the old Pacific, when at this time of year usually not much is happening. 94 is what we have, and that is hot. But it's only 2 degrees warmer than yesterday. And believe me, when I show you a 94 again in a 7-day forecast starting on Friday, you're going to look forward to that number when it comes maybe late next week, maybe late next weekend. All right, 98 in Porterville, 93 in Porterville, I should say, 93 at Lake Isabella, and 81 in Tehachapi, 75 in Lebec, and we're in the 80s at Fraser Park. Wind speeds 10 to 12 miles per hour on the valley floor, so there's a nice breeze there. Mojave, 25 mile per hour wind sustained, gusting into the 30s. 94 was the high today, an average day. Enjoy that, because we're going to go above average by about 10 degrees for maybe 6 or 7 days, more likely 7, and then tapering off into the upper 90s by the tail end of next week. But it's going to be a hot run here over the next little while. So Paso Robles heating up nicely too, 98. Ooh, it was 106 at China Lake and 92 in Burbank. Other numbers, not that hot in Redding yet, 80s. And 103 for Palm Springs. This area here, ooh, 115 on the weekend. Don't golf on that unless you're crazy. 72 in San Francisco. 101 for Fresno tomorrow, 98 in Yosemite, 73 at South Lake Tahoe. So the numbers continue to be gradually warming across all areas, upper 80s in some spots in the Southland, inland 90s. So just prepare for no matter where you go. I mean, the beach will be great, but you've got to go pretty high up in the mountains to escape the heat this weekend. I'd say around 6,000 feet. So you've got 98 on tap for Porterville. Most locations almost 100. If you hit 100, like Taft, you will be the leader of the pack, and I think that will be the area that does it first. All right, how about the mountains? Warming up too. 99 Lake Isabella, 86 Glenville, even 87 for Tehachapi is awfully warm. Not much of a wind at all for relief. 5 to 10 miles per hour at best out of the west, unless you're in the deserts, but you'll need it at 111 in Ridgecrest. How painful is that? Air quality stays moderate, and the overnight low 72. Clear skies. Tomorrow's high, we're going to go for 98. Turning hot.
Turning hot.
And then just plain hot. From Friday and beyond, July 4th.
Oh my goodness.
Is going to be a hot evening under the stars, waiting for the fireworks to go off.
Oh. Wow. That's a cracker, firecracker.
It is.
That's hot as a firecracker.
That's the only way to describe it.
That is. All right, thanks.
All right, call.